How to deal with emotional and sexual incest. I'm Jessica Go, trauma coach in childhood abuse, and you might be thinking, what is sexual incest? What is emotional incest? It's when the boundaries have been broken between you and a relative, a family member that you have encountered on a sexual level, where they've molested you, raped you. And with emotional incest, it's where you could feel that emotional sense of bonding that isn't healthy and functional. It is enmeshment of you and that family member or relative, where you become emotional partners in a relationship, or it becomes like a mother-daughter or father-son or mother-son or father-son sort of relationship, where you become their parent and they become your child. So that's when enmeshment occurs, when there isn't clear boundaries as to who plays what role in the family dynamic. I have worked with men and women all over the world who have suffered from sexual abuse since they were a baby, teenager, and adult life, as well as satanic ritual abuse, where the toddler was presented as an offering in a ritual setting by their parents and the parents' friends and strangers, to call in Lucifer and demonic forces onto the baby as an offering, and then rape the baby to receive that baby's energy, to give them a sense of power and youthfulness, right? And this is not just done in family dynamics, this is also occurring on a much more global scale in elitist families or elitist influencers, highly positioned medical professionals, politicians, and governments. So the thing is, how do you deal with it? You need to address the trauma straight away. And it's so easy to feel ashamed about it, to feel that we're unworthy to receive any form of support because of the abuse that you've experienced. I've personally experienced sexual abuse by my uncle as a teenager, where he would scan my body and whistle at me. He would touch me inappropriately, and I felt so caught and trapped as my mum was driving the van and he was sitting next to me and I was sitting in the middle, and he was touching me, my thigh, my torso, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to scream because I didn't want to scare my mum and get her and us all into a car accident, and I didn't know how to react because I would be told that I'm the hot-headed one, and I've always been labeled as this hot-headed child. So I felt like, what's the point of screaming out for help when nobody believes me, when nobody sees me as someone who's in pain? So I do not want that for you too. Do not feel that way about yourself. And even though you may be feeling those feelings right now of shame and unworthiness, I invite you to push through the shame and unworthiness and seek out professional help with someone that you trust, that can help you get to the other side. And it is very possible for you to overcome this pain. It wouldn't take one session, boom, the pain is completely gone, right? It's going to take a series of sessions for you to do so. And with the right healing modalities, strategies, and support in place, you can overcome this. It will take some time, and it requires you to let go of control and trust the process between you and your therapist, coach, or healer, whoever you choose to seek support from and the healing that you deeply desire. If you would like to access some free content, how to overcome the loneliness syndrome, check out my free web class that I'm hosting as a one-time, and you can do so by clicking on the link below, and this will bring you to my registration page for you to join for my free web class. This could be just the first step for you, just receiving new information, new content, expanding your awareness as to what's going on in your world and the pathway for you to move forward with trust. I hope you got something out of this video. Please give it a like, comment below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with your loved ones who you feel needs this the most. And I can't wait to see you in my next video blog.